All right, bros. Mic working? Okay. All right, so we're gonna go over. I took a look at your trades, and I made some notes. So I'm gonna try to keep my video as short while using your video to help make sense of what I'm trying to say. All right, so your first trade came at 3:40 or 10:40 my time. Um, See, my note was that there was no volume into it. Why did you try the longs on your moving averages that you have on your charts? And why didn't you try your longs towards the supply? So let's go right into this here. All right, so
As you can see,
all right, so I think your entry for the short came about here. So what I meant, no volume into it. Typically, we have volume that I see going into a supply or a demand zone. Usually, we hear sell into volume, or buy or sell into volume to exit the trade, basically. Whether you're long, just you're trying to exit the trade, so exit into volume. There was no volume going into it. We did have some volume here, but it just, to me, did look weak in a sense. They weren't like um, this or above like 10K. They were just like, they look very minor volume. They weren't above like these strong volumes that we had here. Um, and also, I was saying, why didn't you buy from your from your moving averages? Because you looks like you have a nice moving average that's going across 5688 and 53690, where price bounced. It has some strong volume going into it. Couldn't break those volumes, and then from there, price just started the reversal higher. So this looked like it would have been the better play versus the short up here at the supply zone. Let's take a go to my charts, and what day was that? The 15th. Okay, I do have it up. All right, so I'm gonna use a 30-minute real quickly to just mock set up my idea. Here we're kind of long. I don't read too much like that, but your entry was your entry was near 5701. What 5701? Is this correct? Oh, this is 2021. My apologies. 2024. All right, there we go. Okay, so that should get us to where we need to be. That was throwing me off for sure. All right, so 5701, right around here, which is actually a good area. What I can see on this chart for sure. I'm gonna mark this here like that. Like this. Definitely like this area. Like, why are you not going? And I'm liking this, all of this here, all of that rejection, like a pre-market. Okay, yeah, pre-market bounce. So I'm gonna zoom forward a bit. Actually, let's just do the whole day, and then I think your level was there. Hopefully this loads. It's still trying to figure itself out. It did not load, and this is why my back testing takes so long sometimes. Yep, this is why. Come on, let's go. Get out. Yeah, I did push it forward to 16 to the close. All right, we're going to forego that because I couldn't actually go back on the charts. Let's let's I'm gonna forego it in the next one. I'm gonna forego that and just look at it on the charts for myself. All right, so why not towards that? Because wow, the thing played out nicely. we took one trade at 10:40 my time, which was here. So into it. So we never had any strong volume. Like we had volume here, but no strong volume here to show a rejection. Nothing that's showing rejection on that I can see on my end. If I go on the 1 minute chart, no, this volume here. This one here sticks out, and this one here sticks out at 11 my time, which is this candle here. And yes, we're above, so I would look for a retest of it, and I would try to go long. I would, but this would change my mind to go for short. Looking at this candle, looking for a channel break because we're back inside that level because we never close. This is 15-minute chart. So yeah, so this depending on how we break, I would look for a long on a channel break or just take a short based on how this two, especially these two candles here, are given. So this would have been probably the better entry area to go short, but I was saying there's no volume going into that level until we reach around here. We see consistent volume coming in. We have a very strong volume pushing into that level. To me, this volume just looks weak. These here even have a more of a cluster of volume coming in, looking for a potential short to happen, but nothing poked out yet. But the EMAs the moving averages that you had here around 56.88, around here it is. These here, they seem to be holding something, right? You can see that we're holding maybe this. I don't see any volume to really call this an area. Maybe it looked good on the higher time frame. Let's see, 3 o'clock, yeah, or 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock, where's 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock right here. Let's draw this. Alright, so let's zoom down a little bit. And then we had volume for sure at 4 o'clock, which is this. Alright, and this is just a quick mock review. I think I really like this right here, and this, but it doesn't reach that level. We're not there. So I don't really have anything here, but your moving averages that you have here were really holding something. So I'm not sure how far it goes back. I'm not sure what numbers those are. Oh, this looks like it's VWAP, and I'm not sure what this is. So that would have been, for me, actually looking down here, would have been a better place to enter to go long into that level, because we have more support here, and then you have more of a channel break. So that's that trade. Wow, I'm already 8 minutes in. All right, I'm gonna go a little quicker. On the one on the 17th, I like the band. I like the good retest on the good retest of probably area. I wrote down. I was rushing through it. Good retest of area. Let me stop the on demand, and I'll just go backwards on it. And I started it the on demand twice. There we go. All right. So that one was on the 17th. I'm not quite sure exactly the time because you didn't give me a time on that one. I'm going to. Why is it not loading? Give it a minute. All right, 17th. I think we're good now. All right, let's go to the 17th and try to find that level. Let's find a blank one to work with. All right, 17th. Okay, and then just looking at what I would look for. 17th. Wow, it's a lot of back and forth. Okay. All right. The 17th one you said came around 56.46. Where is that? 56.46 around here. Looks like. So about an hour or so after the market open, about 30 minutes or so after the market open. Let's try to find that. Took a trade.
Having a stop at this low.
Sorry, took two trades there. Um, okay, we had a long bounce, push up. All right, so this is only one day. Need I'll do 5. All right, yeah, long drop. All right, so here this is looking very short to me. So I'd probably be looking for a short like this large candle here. But I think you went long, right? Um, you went long, and if I was gonna look for long, I'd look over here where there's the um, the volume here, which is like the lowest, which would be this candle right here. So I think you entered around right around here. Looks like this one looks too high, and then this one here, and I look for the highest volume, which would be this one here. So this one I think I like. Did you try that one? Actually, no. Yeah, this is the one that you tried, the first one. So this one looked good here. I would definitely try this here. So the area you're looking at, it looks like it was good in my take. I would probably have tried this one here, um, based on the 1 minute chart, but I would need more confirmation. Like I said, this looks very short to me. And I like this high volume above 10K. We do have a counter volume that tries to get there, but this volume was still too strong. We were never above it. This one right here. All right, this is the second highest volume bar of the day, and never got above it. So I would have looked for shorts from this. All right, in which we came to it, and then moved lower from there. And if anything, my entry would have came here for my long, maybe even that one there, but probably here. Uh, yeah, this kind of looks better. Yeah, I would have entered more likely come from this side here to go for my long. Probably would have got stopped out anyways, but this candle here having about 12,000 volume, um, dominated us and pushed us all the way down. And I would like to prefer to have to buy above this, as we don't have anything here to support it, which is we don't have any strong volume that's stronger than this volume that came in here at the 10K. And this is the 10 o'clock. I think from one of the people that I follow on Ray on Top Step says that at 10 o'clock you usually have option contracts expiring, and that could have been a cause of it. But I do like the volume here to tell me to continue to look short. I also like the strong move down. So that's how I would have treated this day as far as location. But as far as your entry, this one does look good. I like that one. But I probably wouldn't try a second one down here unless we had a channel break, which would be here. So I like these here popping up. I like the wicks. Oh my goodness, the wicks popping up, and I'd look for a channel break. Something like that's kind of tough. Maybe something like this, based off of how these. I'm trying to get this area here. Could look like it's building a channel. that, and I would have tried to buy it here breaking out or retest up. But either way, I would have been stopped out, and I would have to stop trading and stop trying to get into the trade, because obviously it wasn't working out. Um, and you did a good job with that, stopping after the second time, just saying, okay, forget it, let it go, because this would have tempted me to be upset to get in the trade. All right, third one, on the 18th, go to it. Um, 18th here. All right, you went long. I think I liked. Let's see, good levels on ES and VIX. Looks like late entry at 11:05. All right, so 18th here. Let's go find those levels you're showing. This one here. All right. Yes. Okay. I really like this here. This showed very strong signs of buying, and I really like all of this right here. Definitely for sure would have been looking for longs down here, based off of these charts, and especially with VIX here. This looks like confluence like 101. So let's see if I can find that which you drew on my charts, because I don't have the time. The 18th is here. 18th is here, and then on the 1 minute, just bear with me. Looks like this is the 18th. I see a lot of volume. Sheesh. I really hate seeing all this volume consistently throughout the day, or especially after the open. All right. So this is right before the open. So the previous day we had a strong move down. This is the 1 hour chart. Okay, this is the 1 hour chart. Okay. I never look at the 1 hour. So 18th, let me zoom out. Give me a minute. This is the 18th, right? I'm not seeing that. Why am I not seeing? Why does the level look so much higher? Okay, 56.31. Let's just draw a line there, and then go from there. 56.31. Boom. Okay. All right. That's why I can't see anything. Everything's up here. All right. So this is what I like right here. I really like this here. Boom. All right. So this is basically what we were working with. Is this the? I think this is that 10K volume I was talking about. That 12K volume I was talking about on the 1 minute chart earlier, wasn't it? I think it was. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like, yep, that's the one. Right, we held it the whole time. We've been holding it the entire time. That's crazy. All right, so. All right, so for this one here, I like the area you're looking at to go long. That's what I wrote down. Looking like the entry may have been late. I stated.
Here's the VX break above the previous high, while ES is breaking the previous low for short moves, of course. This was a very good trade in my opinion.
All right, I said the entry looked late. Here it is. So we had to bounce around. Let me. See what that number is. That's 56.30. We have a double bottom right here. 56.30. Yeah. So I said the entry looked late. It looked like you were buying up here, around here somewhere. All right. So if I have a channel about, that looks too wide here, I'm probably gonna use this candle here. Let's redraw it as that, like this, so everything fits nicely. So my entry could have been around here, because we have a lot of volume into this area, and but price not fully breaking out. I like these long wicks down here at the bottom. I like this little wick here. I like this thing here. It's probably this push up, so that wouldn't count as far as using that. But if I'm using the 5 minute as my entry, I would have did that. Um, that would have been a 2-1, but that would have been the better entry area for me versus this. We did have a high volume here that we broke above, so I would look for a retest of that for my entry. This is the highest volume. This is down here. So if I was trying to play the upside, I look for the retest of this, because this is the last highest volume that we have. It's not as significant as the one that we have up here, but I would have did this and look for a retest and then a wick or something to push it up. So that would look like a late entry. The area itself looks good, but the entry looked late, and the volume, for me, volume retest just wasn't there for that. But I would look for a long here coming back to this level to push up, and we never had a channel break. So that's that one. And then the last one, on the 19th, I wrote too early or late on the first trade and too early on the second trade. No volume, no volume retest on trend break. So let's go into the 19th, because I know you said it was a large trend channel break. Probably was something like this here. And I apologize for taking much more time than I needed, than I wanted to take. I was not looking forward to taking all this time. Where is it? I didn't mark the time that was on the thing here. All right. So you had a large. So you got it from the top here. This is the 1 minute. Very nice line, by the way. So like that. Okay, so here we go. All right. So we have that like this. So here, when we broke it, right? I like this first initial break. Let's see what it looks like on the higher time frames. Looks like a peak. All right, doesn't even look good. Anything here to push it up doesn't look good here. Any volume coming in? This was the last volume. Maybe this one, but that's late. Let's see here. Just looking for any. These volumes are very spotty. We did get some volume starting and again for buying. So we had sell, 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 red, went dark, buy, buy, and then buy again. So maybe a premature entry, hoping for it to break, would probably been the only thing that I see. But I don't know. Let me find your entry on this one, because I can't. So that's way back on the retest down here. Or that's towards the end of the day. That's more of a scalp, and to get whatever that you can get. Let's see, where was that entry? Is this Friday the second trade? Let me see if I'm in the right spot. Okay, I was way off. I was over here. Oh wow, your channel is a little different than mine. Um, Okay, your channel is a little different than mine. I think you're using from here to this one here. All right, so you have a more of a steeper channel. I think it's like this. And this is also a good one too. All right, so I like this volume, this last volume here. Um, which we tested. I like this volume here. All right, and the push up, no volume. This strong buying volume came from that. So this does look like buyers want to step in. It's not as strong as this here. I do like this volume here and then strong candle. But I still would like this to be strong here. I would like to see a strong volume somewhere around here. Would have to get above this volume bar. Let's see, because it's the highest one so far, and then we also have this one here at the top. So this is the next highest volume bar. So for us to be long, I would like to see price break above that, which where we came to, and we dropped lower. And what was your entry? Your entry was okay, 5565 it looks like. So 5565, which was a little bit high. To me, it's like halfway in between the low here and the high. So if I do this here, you're basically in the middle, dead middle of that. I think your entry was at the end part here, right around here. So this would have been like the entry to be around here, and then maybe a potential move up. We did hold this area, but we ended up breaking it. But the entry probably would have been better here with a channel break, or just even just the volume coming in. For me wise, but this like is more in the middle. And like I said, the volume to break for me would be this, which we retested and it just pushed price lower, which was a nice area to continue or short for that day. So yes, so too early on that first trade. I need to trade earlier. I don't know where it's at. I don't want to keep making this too long. I'm gonna stop. And then there was no volume in the retest of the channel, because when we broke that channel, would need the for me, I would need to retest something, or I would have to have volume that propelled me to enter the trade early. But since this is a large trend line, I would need us to retest the volume. Probably, like I said, here we had volume, so these two would have caught my interest to want to go long, but I needed a channel break, and we never got that here. Maybe this one here probably would have caught my attention, but we have no volume behind that candle. We have volume on this sell, and we have volume on this buy, but not breaking it. So this we broke, and we came back down. I would look for a higher time frame. This one closed back inside the channel, so I don't have anything here that tells me I should enter the trade. This one closed right back inside of it, and if it I would need like a wick to push us back up off of that. So there's nothing there for me to enter that trade here, me personally, how I'm looking at it. I hope this helps. I'm gonna stop. I'm 30 minutes in. I'm gonna stop.